Since the 1940s, both sightings and strange encounters with unidentified flying objects have sparked countless urban legends of close encounters with extraterrestrial beings, civilian abductions and testing on alien spacecrafts, and livestock found mutilated as the result of otherworldly entities. But one of the most fascinating legends surrounds the mysterious Men in Black.
The legend of the Men in Black is that ever since the dawn of the UFO age in the late 1940s, UFO witnesses have been silenced, have been threatened, and have even possibly been physically harmed by the Men in Black in their pursuit of the truth behind what UFOs might be. These figures are usually considered to be agents of any number of government agencies. But there are others who believe that the Men in Black might be agents of an organization that is so deeply hidden within our government that we don't even know its name.
The Men in Black usually show up after someone's seen a UFO or seen some sort of strange light in the sky. They try to dissuade them from talking about the UFO. Sometimes they take any evidence that people have of the UFOs, including pieces of it or photographs, and they strongly encourage them not to talk about them.
Is there really a top-secret government agency that employs mysterious agents to suppress extraterrestrial secrets? Perhaps the answer can be found by examining the origin of this long-standing urban legend and the tale of a prominent ufologist from the 1950s named Albert K. Bender.
Albert K. Bender is really the origin of the Men in Black legend. He worked for the Air Force during World War II, but by the 1950s, he started something called the International Flying Saucer Bureau, and it published a newsletter called the Space Review. In 1953, in the Space Review, he wrote, "I've discovered the secret of the flying saucers. I know what the flying saucers really are, and I'm going to tell the public." But he never did tell the public. Instead, he shuttered the International Flying Saucer Bureau and stopped investigating UFOs.
What would compel Albert Bender to suddenly go silent? Well, nearly a decade after his strange change of heart in 1962, Bender shared an unsettling explanation in his book titled Flying Saucers and the Three Men.
What Bender eventually said was, these three men in black came to my house. And they said, "We know what you've been doing. You're getting too close to the truth. You need to stop talking about this right now, or there's going to be serious consequences." They acted as if they were from the government, that they were very frightening.
When the Men in Black initially contacted him, Bender claimed he felt the temperature in the room drop, he got an excruciating headache, and heard a voice telling him to not delve any more deeply into the flying saucer mystery. And it terrified Bender so much that he was completely happy to shut down his flying saucer organization and to refuse to talk about the topic even to his closest friends.
Did Men in Black with strange powers really scare Albert Bender into silence? While skeptics dismiss the claims as pure urban legend, many have wondered, why do stories of Men in Black still persist?
In the summer of 2008, residents outside of Needles, California, saw something shooting through their sky. It looked like a long cylinder. It was covered in a turquoise blue flame, and it crashed on the side of the Colorado River. And a matter of moments later, big skycopters came with a crane, removing whatever debris had crashed there. The next day, townsfolk noticed strange Men in Black-looking government officials in town. They were intimidating witnesses that it would be to their best interest if they did not speak about what they had seen. The Needles crash in 2008 contains many of modern-day tropes of what we think of Men in Black.
Who were the strange men allegedly intimidating residents of Needles, California? Well, according to urban legend, these mysterious beings might not even be men at all.
There are several things that witnesses have experienced that have led people to believe that the Men in Black could be extraterrestrial in origin. They act like creatures who maybe have learned how to behave like humans from monitoring our mass media. Are these government officials? Are they extra-dimensional creatures? Are they some combination of the above? We don't know that. But there's a kernel of truth at the heart of the Men in Black legend. Ever since the beginning of the flying saucer age in the late 1940s, there have been persistent reports of men dressed in black, threatening, intimidating, or otherwise silencing UFO witnesses. This is a real story.